on our podcast, and we are going to have her back, I have to tell you. You know, and she shows the screenshots that you did this, and it's wrong. It's against your contract. Nobody does this. Nobody does this. Is Kyle Richards doing this? Did Nene do this? So you did it and you're caught. It's like, oh my God. Like when I do something, you're just like, shit, lay low. So now you're punished and you can't do press. That's it. You learn. This is a business. You learn. You're like, shit. Now you get invited on Watch What Happens Live. Cause like, we have had everyone else on. We haven't had you on. And she gets on Watch What Happens after sitting on the sidelines, not able to do any press. And you're like, oh, fuck. I didn't think I was going to get on Watch What Happens Live ever. I mean, I'm punished. The whole world knows what I did. Then you go on Watch What Happens Live and you visibly act a fool. You act above it all. You visibly piss off Andy Cohen. You talk, you say the lesson you've learned is that when you're DMing fans, you're not to tell them that you leaked the screeners, which you basically just admitted it because they're all stalkers and they're all crazy. I mean, she still doesn't get it. She thinks there's this inside club and everyone else who listens is beneath the Bravo execs and the people that work there. And I'm not so sure that that's not the mentality, but girl, you're not one of them. So it's like, just stop. So I don't think this hurt her case. I think you weren't coming back regardless. But it certainly, if you were on the cusp, stuff like this isn't helping your case. This is the exact reason why you will not be back next season. Why are you telling someone that you're coming back? Stop. And I mean, the headlines, oh my God. And then whoever this is on Twitter, no, nothing is decided. I'm sorry. Nothing is decided. And once again, we're not talking about this. Go and eat your turkey. I love Thanksgiving. I love turkey. I love stuffing. I fucking hate cranberry sauce. I fucking hate it. Cranberry sauce is so disgusting. The consistency, but I love the turkey. I really love gravy. I'll take a little piece of the turkey. I really just want the stuffing and the gravy. I'll be totally honest with you. I love the pumpkin soup. There's a lot to like about Thanksgiving, but go and have your Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving in Canada. This was the week of Canadian Thanksgiving. Um, Go and have your Thanksgiving. You're going to have Kwanzaa. You're going to have Hanukkah. You're going to have Christmas. The snow is going to fall. Girls, I'm heading to LA January 2nd. I'm out. Well, I'm heading there tomorrow, but I ain't gonna be here for the fucking cold. Fuck that. And you're gonna have New Year's. The only thing worse than New Year's is fucking Halloween. Go and buy tickets to our Halloween show, October 29th. No question is off limits. Oh, you guys have had some questions in my DMs. Come to the live show. It's $30. You want answers? When it's your turn, raise your hand, ask the question. You can hear everyone else's questions. So come to the live show. Tickets are on sale. If you don't know where to get tickets, slip in my DMs. There really, truly are only a few left because we are keeping it shorter because we're not doing a 4-hour show like we did last time. And everyone, you buy a ticket, you get a question. We'll stay there all night if you have to. The only thing I think the key two things right now about the future of New Jersey, still think New York is one of them. I still think New York is one of them. I think we rebooted New York, and I think it's not exactly a failure, but it ain't going great. And I think that has something to do with it. I think they're watching to see how New York does this season of New York. And we didn't reboot Atlanta, which we could have. It took us a long time. And maybe we should have rebooted it, but I think that they're watching Real Housewives of New York, the total reboot, and seeing how it does. I don't think we're going to have a total reboot. I've said that already because I think we would have done that. We didn't do it in Atlanta, which to me says we're sorry we rebooted New York completely. And I think so. Besides watching New York, the second thing they're watching, I think they're watching Villains. I mean, Teresa has been telling us for over a decade. It's fun, happy Teresa. Remember Lucy and Ethel, me and Jacqueline? I don't. I don't really remember a lighthearted Teresa ever. You flipped a table again. I don't think it's an excuse I haven't, yeah, we've all had things happen in life. I do go back to happiness is a choice. It always pisses people off when I say that, but I will triple down on it. I think how you internalize things is shapes who you are as an individual. I will never be a hardened, bitter individual. Yes, I have a realistic view of the world, sure, but I'm a very happy person and I truly embrace new experiences. I embrace new people. Every day I am so fucking happy when I wake up. I am happy in the middle of the day and I am happy when I go to bed. Yeah, I got moods. I'm a fucking Gemini, okay? But I am so happy. Every day that you open your eyes and you look around and you have all your senses is such a blessing. So I do think how you internalize things is the key. I understand, Teresa. I get it. I get it, Teresa. I get that you went to jail. Your husband went to jail. The father of your children is deported. I get it. You finally meet your soulmate. I mean, he hid in the bushes and jumped out to meet you and planned the whole damn thing because Dolores is just a little bit more, with it than you are. And I mean, so is Alexia. And you were the ultimate get for someone that's not necessarily, you're not going to graduate first in your class, is what I'm saying. But the point is, I get that you've had a lot of things happen. I don't think that's an excuse for having such a hard exterior, but she's been saying with no Melissa, and let's face it, that means no Margaret. We're going to see the fun, happy Teresa. She's been telling us about villains. Yeah, you're doing it, girl. When New York is there and saying she's always admired your hairline on TV and you're not sure, you're asking Richard fucking Hatch, the OG Survivor winner, if he is a top or a bottom. Girl, you are getting it. You're getting it, girl. So I think we're watching villains. We're watching villains. We're seeing could there be a lighthearted Teresa, she's having fun telling people she'll put the horse head in the bed and you're doing good, Teresa. You're not you're kind of helping your case over there by villain. So like I get that you're hardened by life, but you've been promising us a lighthearted Trey. If there's no Melissa, if there's no family, we had Kathy, blah blah. You've been asking for this for over a decade. And look, the Miami girls sat around and went out and had drinks together for over a decade and thought that somebody would notice and the pop boys would put it back on TV. And here we are. Sometimes you got to stick to the cause. You know what I'm saying? So, Teresa, I think you're going to get what you want, girl. But I think we're watching villains and I think we're watching New York. And I think that will help determine the future of New Jersey. But I just can't see a world again. I'm okay with Teresa not on New Jersey. I can't see a world in which we call it the Real Housewives of New Jersey without Teresa. I just can't see it. I did the show on that. I don't need to be right. I'd be thrilled to change my mind. I am a flip flopper, but I still am sticking to that. I just don't see a world in which we call it that. I understand liability and this and that. Not really. We all have liabilities. Jen Shaw, I mean, is in jail. We could talk about that soon, about her sentence. I mean, blah, blah, blah. We have lots of liabilities and people that have things that are going on. No, I know what you're going to say. I don't think Teresa and this and that and Gabriella. I mean, I love Gabriella and Louis, and I don't think it's enough